We're here kicking it at Anthem Culture headquarters, back for another culture news today. Lots of things happening on anthemculture.com, lots of things happening in the world. It's a lot of culture news. So we're about to get into some stories on the site, see what's new. A lot of things been going up. A lot of things been happening on the site as far as reaching out and connecting with different people interested in culture and them starting to contribute to the site in the forms of different stories and articles and stuff like that. So make sure you keep up with all of that on anthemculture.com. But for now, let's take a look at what's new and exciting in the world of culture. With the introduction of the Indian Gaming League, now sports is starting to welcome eGaming into the sports category. eGaming is starting to grow in various areas such as the US, Korea, Japan, as far as having markets there. So now India is starting to take the leap and trying to establish eGaming there. So with the Indian Gaming League, they're starting to bring along numerous franchisee leagues into the country. So should be a lot of interesting things happening out there. So keep an eye out for that on anthemculture.com and learn more about eGaming overall. Pakistan is starting to make history. They just announced that they're sending 3 women to the South Asian Games in India to compete in boxing. Yes, boxing. Pakistan is actually known as a country that's not too fond of letting women participate in boxing, let alone sports overall. So this is a huge stepping stone for women in the Pakistani culture overall. So keep up with that story on anthemculture.com. Street food has been very popular all around the world, and now a new destination is starting to grab the title as being a popular hub for street food. Yangon in Myanmar, aka Burma, because Myanmar borders numerous countries in Asia such as Bangladesh, India, China, Laos, Thailand. A lot of their food is influenced by many of these places, so you could have one dish that has different pieces from 3 different countries. So it really creates a unique food experience that you can only have there. So go to anthemculture.com, check that story out about Yangon, learn about some interesting food. Those keeping up with the art market should already have an idea that the Iranian art market is starting to grow. It's seen by a lot of popular museums, one being the Tehran Museum of Contemporary Art, now starting to showcase a lot of Iranian art. And it's not the first time that they've done so, but now Iranian art is really starting to get the positions of holding major exhibits within various museums all around the world. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com and keep an eye out for Iranian art. It's a new day and age out in Tunisia. Thanks to filmmakers, a new generation starting to come up feels that they have a lot more freedom, so they're really starting to branch out in terms of what kind of subjects that they film about, and really starting to get a real approach of what you actually see and experience out in Tunisia, and really show a different viewpoint of the culture out there. So a lot of the films are now starting to pop up in various film festivals, and a lot of recognition is starting to reach out to them. So shout out to filmmakers in Tunisia that's making a push for this new film scene. So read more about that on anthemculture.com. So more information, more stories, more culture overall, music, art, food, fashion, all of that good stuff about every single country around the world. You can hop on anthemculture.com right now and just search about any country that you have an interest about, and we probably have a lot of information that will help you in your searches and endeavors to explore further. So make sure you keep up with everything happening on anthemculture.com, happening with the company, happening with the lifestyle. We're just having a lot of fun, continuing to create, continuing to build every single day. That's what it's about. Connecting with more and more culture heads around the world. They're starting to share their stories. So make sure you continue to check out anthemculture.com. Subscribe to the newsletter. Subscribe to the channel. Actually, for the newsletter, we should include some quotes of some people that posted on the site. might do that for the next one. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to all the culture heads. Appreciate culture.